Verse 11. The 30 spokes unite in the one nave, but it is the empty space for the axle that the use of the wheel depends. Clay is fashioned into vessels, but it is on the empty hollowness that their use depends. The door and windows are cut out from the walls to form an apartment, but it is on the empty space within that its use depends. Therefore, by the existence of things we profit, and by the non-existence of things we are served. Verse 12. The 5 colors blind the eyes of man. The 5 musical notes deafen the ears of man. The 5 flavors dull the taste of man. Horse racing, hunting and chasing madden the minds of man. Rare valuable goods keep their owners awake at night. Therefore, the sage provides for the belly and not for the eye. Hence, he rejects the one and accepts the other. Verse 13. Favor and disgrace would seem equally to be feared. Honor and great calamity to be regarded as personal conditions of the same kind. What is meant by speaking thus of favor and disgrace? Disgrace is being in a low position after the enjoyment of favor. The getting that favor leads to the apprehension of losing it, and the losing it leads to the fear of still greater calamity. This is what is meant by saying that favor and disgrace would seem equally to be feared. And what is meant by saying that honor and great calamity are to be similarly regarded as personal conditions? What makes me liable to great calamity is my having the body, which I call myself. If I had not the body, what great calamity could come to me? Therefore, he who would administer the kingdom, honoring it as he honors his own person, may be employed to govern it. And he who would administer it with the love which he bears to his own person may be entrusted with it. Verse 14. We look at it and we do not see it, and we name it the equable. We listen to it and we do not hear it, and we name it the inaudible. We try to grasp it and do not get hold of it, and we name it the subtle. With these 3 qualities, it cannot be made the subject of description, and hence we blend them together and obtain the one. The upper part is not bright, the lower part is not obscure, ceaseless in its action, it yet cannot be named, and then it again returns and becomes nothing. This is called the form of the formless and the semblance of the invisible. This is called the fleeting and indeterminable. We meet it and do not see its front. We follow it and do not see its back. He who holds fast to the Tao of old in order to manage the affairs of now is able to know the primeval beginnings, which are the continuity of Tao. Verse 15. The skillful masters of the Tao in old times, with a subtle and exquisite depth of understanding, comprehended its mysteries and were so profound that they could not be understood. And because they could not be understood, perforce must they be so described. Cautious like those who wade through a stream in winter, irresolute like those who are afraid of all around them, grave like a guest in awe of his host, evanescent like ice that is melting away, unpretentious like wood that has not been fashioned into anything, open-minded like a valley, and mixing freely like muddy water. Who can make the muddy water clear? Let it be still, and it will gradually become clear. Who can secure the condition of rest? Let movement go on, and the condition of rest will gradually arise. Those who preserve this method of the Tao do not wish to be full of themselves. It is through their not being full of themselves that they can afford to seem worn and not appear new and complete.